And we're back again. So last we left off, we definitely managed to get out of the dungeon this time. Well, the only time we've tried, and we were unscathed. Completely unscathed. So I feel pretty good about this. We have missions now. I think this is where the open world portion is definitely going to begin. So, Horgus Worm, the fat person that he is, and the lazy person, but rich nonetheless, is finding a way to the surface. We did that, so he's willing to pay generously for a guide. We definitely did that, so we're going to get some money off him. We now also need to go back to the tower, that we just did, I believe, or a different tower? I'm a bit confused about this one, but we know there is the cultist group there. Simple one is the Crusaders are seeking advice of a strange elf, of course, with the storyteller, so we need to find Staunton, our dwarven friend, and find out where this storyteller is. Common cause, simple one, find allies. And we have a companion quest for Sealer, so we're looking for Jana Aldori, we're missing during the demon attack. So we have a direction, we have everything we need, we're looking good on equipment. We've probably got a lot of things we don't need, but it works for now. So all we can do now is move on. We have personal chest. What on earth are these things? Boots. Unidentified. Those will collect all of it, right? Unable to identify, unable to identify. Unable to identify. That's a usable item. Owl summons a pet owl cat. Okay, I don't want to do that just yet in case it dies. But we'll keep him. We need a name. We'll think of a name. We'll put the amulet down there for now. And what was the other piece of equipment we picked up? Boots. That was it, wasn't it? Boots. They're there, so we can keep an eye on when we get a party again that can actually identify. You've received an item boots. Yes. No one in the party is unable to identify. Yes. Once the item is added to your inventory, the character at the highest skill. Or, if we go to a vendor, they're also revealed. Okay, well I'm sure there's a vendor here. Hey, wait. Mind if I bend your ear about something? Go for it. So, here's the first and most important thing. Beth gave you a crucial mission. I get that. And I know you'll get the job done. I saw you in action. But here's the rub. If I send you out on an errand, we'll weaken our defenses here. If they come at us while you're gone, I don't know if we'll be able to fight them off again. I mean... What, you want me to stay and guard the tavern? You? What? No. Your task is far too important. You can't just hole up here all cozy like, waiting for the demons to knock on the door. You need to take the fight to them. But if those freaks try to make a move on this place, Beth will send a runner to get you. If that happens, you leg it back here, alright? Because if you don't, you'll be coming back to an ash pile. Got it. Right, okay. So this is central base, and it could be under attack at points. Got it. When do you think they will come? Your guess is as good as mine. They might not be here. They could attack the whole damn city. Those vermin know they've lost the upper hand, and we're going to push them back hard. If things kick off here, you should know. After they attack, some things could change beyond recognition. So if you've got any business that needs taken care of, you better do it soon. So, consequences. We get that. What else do you wish to discuss? So, the rift that damned Petal left with its scythe. Yeah, well, it cut the city in two, and it's kind of difficult to get across. My scouts tell me there's a halfway decent place to set up a crossing in the market square. Not that any of them tried to make sure, but if you've got a mind to go across, and I think you're going to have to eventually, you might want to give the square a once-over. Alright. Watch yourself. There's also a place for distant city. Divided city, sorry. Okay. Staunton's right there. I mean, they really did put everyone right next to us, didn't they? So we may as well speak to him about Storyteller. Oh, it's you. Good, we're back there in the Grey Garrison. Name's Staunton Vane. If you've heard rumours about me, just so you know, everything people say about me, it's true. Okay, well, I don't really care about that. I need to know the Storyteller. Do you know where I can find him? The Storyteller? Strange old fellow, that one. He used to sit with me for hours, asking about all sorts of things. He never offered judgment or comfort, he just listened. At first, I wanted him and his questions as far away from me as possible. But later I realised that talking to him did ease my burden a little. I hope he's alive and well. He's completely blind and feeble too, so if he's alone in the city, well, you probably know what that means. I do know one place he might be. Looking for him in the Black Wing. It's a library. Here, I'll show you where it is on the map. I don't know what use the library is to a blind elf, but he loved the place. He would sit there all day and night. What do people say about you? They say I'm a traitor as bad as Arilu Vorlesh. That's a lot. Then I'm a disgrace. Even among the ranks of the condemned. That Queen Galfrey should never have spared me. That I belong on the gallows. Why do they hate you? You really don't know? I'm the reason why the Crusade forces are holed up in the fortress on the edge of the World Wound, instead of bringing the fight to the demons. We used to have a foothold in the Wound. The mighty, unassailable city of Dresden. We used to have it until it fell, and all because of my stupidity, I gave the enemy our main citadel. Oh god, I'm not going to spit in his face. I was tried. They wanted to execute me, and rightly so. The Queen intervened. She said that I should live and fight in order to undo what I had done. So that's how I live, decade after decade, fighting in the condemned. As you can see, I fixed nothing, and I've earned no one's forgiveness. Are you going to spit in my face too? It wouldn't surprise me. You were given the chance to live, so live, and stop blaming others for what you've made of your life. Yeah? Do you think the first one to come to me with sermons? This guy's not going to be. Well, maybe. There may be options. Whole city fell because of you. How is that possible? What do you mean, how? Well, how? You don't trust the word of a condemned? Go ask somebody else, like my brother Joran. If you still don't believe me, what's it to me? But if you're going to ask me to recount the story of my disgrace for the 1000th time, don't. You really don't have any friends? Couldn't have survived this long if I was completely alone. Joran, my little brother, he keeps me going. He never abandoned me. Everyone else shies away from me like they might catch what I've got. Every fighters in the condemned console themselves by thinking, I got stripped of my rank, but at least I'm not Staunton. So many years. Have you not paid your penance? That's not up to me to decide. My life is in the Queen's hands. The condemned isn't the worst part. All these years I've prayed to Torag for forgiveness. Countless times. I've gone to his priest countless times. I kneel before his altar. If only the Father of Dorgankind would answer my prayers just once. Not to restore what I've lost, but just to tell me that I am still one of his children. But it seems he doesn't give a damn about me. What can I expect from mere mortals when my own god doesn't think I deserve redemption? Okay, so there was no extra options there. Okay. Camellia Horgus. Do you have my money, Horgus? You do! Lovely. Here, take this. Yep, it's 2,000 coins. Take your payment. Remember that Horgus Worm always keeps his word. You helped me get back to the surface, and I duly paid you for escorting me. Now, speaking of our future cooperation, now, here we go. I have a job that would be perfect for someone like you. Naturally, I'll pay generously for your services. What does it involve? You shall be my bodyguard, you see. I have good reason to return to my mansion here in Canabras. I still have... Well, it doesn't matter. It's none of your business. My mansion is a breathtaking building with a large garden in a wealthy part of the city. Even before the demons attacked, every thief and fraudster in the city had tried to get inside, one way or another. I shudder to imagine the state it's in now. I have little hope that my guards were able to hold the mansion during the attack, and I expect the servants fled when they saw the demons. Only Abadar, the god of sin, knows what happens there since. Therefore, I would ask that you meet me at my mansion and guard me there until I complete my business. I already asked the local paladins for help, but they have no desire to set foot outside this tavern. Damn cowards and traitors. That's what they are. What do you mean a job for someone like me, huh? What do you mean? For an adventurer ready to sell their soul for booze and then lie down drunk in a gutter, or do you think you're somehow different? Travelling knight, perhaps, noble of heart, but without your coin. No, the first one's more accurate. You seem reliable enough ally to me, and you did get me out of those Mongol caves, so why would I care what you do with money once you've got it? Ah, perception. What do they get? Horgus seems like one of those people who thinks the entire world owes something. However, you hear notes of hysteria beneath his smugness. It's as though he's really quite nervous, but taking great pains to conceal it. What kind of reward are we talking? 1,000 gold coins. Double it. Yeah, right, for that kind of money I could hire Queen Galfrey herself to got me. 1,000 my final offer. Yeah, alright. Take the money. Marvellous. Most excellent. I'll proceed to my mansion at once and wait for you there. Meanwhile, you needn't worry. I know the city like the back of my hand. Do hurry, unless you want me to lower your reward. I wonder if that is actually time-based. I doubt it. Are you a trader? Show me what you have. I don't care what you have. I want to know what my boots were. Free dancer's boots. These boots grant their wearer +2 comments on bonus saving throws against moving and varying conditions. Persuasion skills and something. Okay, that's fine. Is this better than this? Natural armor? No, we need to be tankier. Boots, we don't have any on yet, so we can't fail to wear those. And I don't want to put that on just in case we accidentally use it. And then it dies instantaneously. Right. That's a good point though. What does he have? Do you have anything of use? Potions, 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 potions. Have a bag of holding. Small. That's like all my money. No. Dark Omen. The wearer of this ring has the ability to cast spells once. If the wearer of this ring has the ability to cast spells, it grants them the ability to cast the following spells: Ray of Enfeeblement, Scare, Ray of Exhaustion, Fear, what is Fatigue? But it discusses 13,000. Jesus. Dark Veil, once per fair, you can grant your party total concealment against ranged attacks for 1 minute. Gloves of the Neophyte. Jesus. There's some elite things. Okay. There are people here named. Could speak to them, or we could just crack on. No. Oh, we need to speak to Seela though. Irbeth. Said your friend Jana Aldore. Do you know we should look for her? I was worried about her advice. I understand that once look generous, so I didn't distract you. But since you're in this too, could use some help. Jana and I met in Canabras a few days ago and just hit it off. We went drinking together. We went to that Get Well celebration together too. We separated in the crowd, so we should start looking from the main square. That's where I last saw her. Jana's a good fighter, even if she is green. She couldn't have become an Aldori otherwise. I hope that means she's alright. Until next time. The one person we definitely need to speak to, just to see what happens, is Pink Eye. Well, it was gonna be Wenduag, but we need to speak to someone called Pink Eye. Just listen to this woman. Isn't it amazing how much nonsense can fit into a small package? Alright, never mind. Right. Master, I am at your service. You promised me an army. And I will give you a master, but first we have to rebuff the attack on this city. Sol has spent his entire life preparing for the Underground Crusaders. Return to the surface, and he's not likely to take any risks. He would order the tribes to hide in the caves like rats, and he will decide whether they are strong enough to fight side by side with us. Maybe he will decide that it's better to sit this one out and wait for another chance to come along. No. We know what you did. We know all about you. Let's go into the back. I saw some things that we can loot.
Move out.
Got that. We got that. And there's a down. And there are many things in the down, as well as a box there. Who's in here, though? Surrender thy soul, Dalvin. Got you again. How many times is that you today? Take your jokes and shove them, Tieflin. Oh, easy there, Chief. Don't hit me. This guy. Wenduag and an evil mage. That could work. Let's correct this and just get the trash when we can. What's this? Oh, that's a switch. Okay. That could open everything up. So let's speak to old Dev. Well, let's do this first in case there's a fight. So we've got to level up. We're going to have pure steel blood. Pure steel blood. 3 points. So we could find... No, we're not going to get points in that. No, someone else will get points in that for us. Persuasion, perception, and... difficult. No, we're going to go still athletics. And a feat. Point blank shots. Damage rolls with a range weapon. Don't use a range weapon. Power attack. You can choose to take up minus on all attack rolls and combat maneuver and gain +2 bonus on all damage rolls. Increased by half if you are making two-handed. No, I don't know if I like that. Learn down to cast spells while wearing armor. No. Armor focus. You're familiar with the type of armor increases the amount of protection received from it. Armor steel. Okay, that could be it. We might go heavy armor in that. Endurance? No. Extra blood rage. Extra blood rage. You can blood rage for an additional 6 additional rounds per day. I mean, that seems pretty solid, doesn't it? There's a lot to go from. I think extra rages is just perfect, to be honest. And Blood Sanctuary. At 3rd level, due to the power of his blood, a blood rage can stand confidently amid the effects of spells cast by himself or by his ally. He gains +2 bonus savings against spells that he or an ally casts. Okay. Nice. Right. Hello.
Hey, Chief. Hey, Dreamboat, come over here. I want to talk to you about something. Something really important.
I like being Dreamboat. You're on the team.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out.
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap.
Your shadow. What was that?
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious.
Why are you in chains?
Does it really matter? Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
He was caught thieving.
Eh.
I'll lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
So he's a rogue.
What a load of guff. If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Canabras.
So who are you?
Woljif. Woljif Jefto. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem.
I like him. Seems resourceful.
That's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy, Woljif, locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it?
Yes.
I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
Go ahead, it don't take too long. Okay, well.
Head on!
Hello? Do you need help? Don't show yourself behalf. A local healer tended to me. Besides, I come from resilient, hardy people. My body can Germish. Who wounded you? A sinner accomplice of demons. The quarry I'm hunting in the hospital place. I am Doom Guy! I might be able to help. Be in touch to refuse such a direct and friendly offer. Who is your quarry? I'm hunting a fugitive, a Descarite by the name of Kalesa. It pains me to admit that there are heinous malefactors. Malefactors? I don't know. Such are among my noble kind. Managed to catch up to her in Canabras and I wounded her. Then demons appeared and the city was engulfed in flames. I was injured in the battle and ensued, and I couldn't free her soul from its service to her dark masters. You're not that great of a hunter. Many underestimate the wisdom and experience that my people acquire over the centuries. I do hope my opponent will misjudge me as you have. I wish to aid. I thank you, but this is my mission, and I'm used to facing all manner of terrors on my own. I do appreciate your willingness to help. If you happen to meet Kay Lesser, take caution. She has turned many innocent souls to the path of evil, and darkness has rewarded her with many gifts. Her appearance alone will tell you that. It is warped. The agate skin, the malicious stare of her blood-red eyes, the bestial teeth. She's more monster at this point. What does she look like again? Her skin is dark, her hair preternaturally white. Her red eyes can see perfectly in dark, which to my dismay I've come to know from experience, but bright light causes her pain. I've used enough chemical powder that exploded in dust in front and she cried out as if I'd stabbed her. Okay, more missions on a guy that was just glowing when we came up the stairs. There's obviously going to be more and more in here as we speak to more people. Let's get rid of some bulk things. Deal. Oh wow, we are heavy because we've got everything on us currently. Okay, no, we did put a lot of things in. Okay, so don't need you, all four of you, you. Keep that one. That was the Marching Terror, and that's a masterwork. I like the Cold Iron one we've got currently. Crypt Raiders. Chainmail. Get rid of the chainmail. Deal. Okay. I need to put a good word in for our definitely not evil friend. There's a tiefling in the Defender's Heart. What can you tell me about him? Oldjif is a petty thief from a gang of thieflings operating in Canabras. I feel like this is a bit racist. That's where we call in the these parts. They tried to rob a vendor of magical items recently. Unfortunately, we apprehended only one of them. The rest managed to escape. Allow me to ask a few personal questions. It's not... That hasn't helped me release him. Where is he? No. Ask the passage to free him.
I lead, you follow.
This episode could just be getting missions and ally building.
Well, Chief, what do you got for me?
I've talked to her, Beth, and I decided to make you part of my troop. We'll see how it goes.
You must be a smooth
She didn't say
talker.
anything
Come
about
on,
that.
Delvin, get these bracelets of yours off me.
She
I'm
did.
going free.
Okay.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
No, because I like money just as much as
You're a
him.
bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can you? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that big sister Charisme wanted to see me. That she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go, I'll show you the way.
Sounds perfect to me. No rush, mate. Okay. I'm guessing I get to pick a party when I... So, there's a switch there. A switch there. And a switch there. One of these does something.
Onwards!
Ugh. Never mind. Oh. Is there anything in there as well? No. Well. Let's go out the front door. We won't bother speaking to... Oh, there you are. Nope. It's fine. We'll quickly check if any of that stuff we picked up is... bulk, deal, and then the standard question we ask, are there any places worth visiting? Right, the Pataxian wine cellar. Pataxian wine cellar, okay. Taking possession of the place. Oh, so there's gangsters in there. They want to sell stronger wine. Okay. Cool. Another place to go. We've got plenty of places. Where did you get that amulet? Okay, no. We've spoke long enough to people. We are probably missing some things, but yeah, let's head out. Does it give me a party selection? No. Oh, it's because this is an area exit. Okay, so we should be fine for now. If there's nothing up here, I would be severely disappointed that they've given this entire area to walk on. I don't believe that was worth it. There's no way down quickly. Okay. We can observe this though. There's a lot going on. And I think we have a plan of what we want to do first.
Head on!
Let's have a look at this. The area has been sanctified. Protect the area around it from the corruption of the abyss. Okay. Everyone here is looking very normal. That's an exit.
I lead.
There's
You
another
follow.
climb there. Let's have a look. Doesn't lead to anywhere. Okay, I guess that leaves one option. Let us go and decide what we want to do. I think helping Gwyrm to get money and taking the rogue into there could be hilarious. So let's leave. Let's add everyone. And get out there. Or do we help out Woljif first? Okay, we have a map. Oh, we have a map just of the city. Okay. Let's see what we can see so far. Market Square. Library. Okay, so the quickest place we go, so this doesn't work as a gate. We have to go through Market Square, or there's the Tower of Estrad. And Gwyrm's mansion is all the way down there. Okay, what I think is the best bet is going here first. It's the closest place. Let's level people up first. Yeah, I think you do always yourself, don't you? Yeah, it's on auto for you guys. Yeah, Paladin. I've got a tank. And armor training for you as well. Interesting. Why did you got armor training? Okay. We'll go with that. Let's go. It's a timing function. Oh wow, that's a slow bit over there. Yep, we're going in. Thiefling hideout. Let's have a look. Okay. And she's right there. Are these the other ones they didn't catch from the same heist? Okay. Brother Woljif, you got my message then. Sorry I couldn't swing by sooner, dear sister Charisme. It's just one thing after another. First I was in shackles, next, well, no, I was still in shackles, and I was being watched, and then the chief got me out, and I came here straight away. I knew you'd been waiting on me. Enough talking, or else we'll be here all night. We had a clear plan. We were going to wait for nightfall, slip in the shop, grab the goods, and leave. Even if the neighbours called the guard, there was time to get away. But what happened? That bitch Irabeth showed up almost right away. She knew it would be there. Somebody betrayed us, and I have a good idea who it is. What do you have to say to that? Make it quick. Tell us your side first, Waldriff. He speaks, I thought Waldriff only brought you so he'd have someone to hide behind if things went south. What's there to tell? About a week ago, Sister Kerisme got 6 of us together in this very basement. Me and those 5 over there, I mean. She rounds us up, and she says we've got a score. Ancient trees and wonders, the one place nobody's ever been able to hit. The place that's guarded by a golem. But now a powerful scroll that would knock out the golem just happened to come into our possession, along with a tip-off that the shop owner would be gone on a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic, and we know that any enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny, so we're in. And the most important thing was that none of us was to be hanging about the shop ahead of the job. No casing out the place, no calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or its master. This job was top secret. It's all true. Go on. Did everything right. With the locks and the golem, I picked the lock, I remember it clear as day. Sister Downer was on the lookout, but the mailroom had the scroll. Doffy, Tavi, and Varnir brought the sacks. We covered the windows and lit the torches. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them in the sack, and one right expensive one rolled away from me. I crawled under the table after it, and next thing I know, Irabeth was there. Everybody scampered, but I was still under the table. Not my finest moment. I was going to wait it out, but these blockheads were dragging me out by my tail and put me in shackles. They took all my rings off me, about 20,000 worth, and to add to insult to injury, I never even found the last one. In the end, I got busted over nothing. So they caught you. Poor thing, stripped of your loot, and you didn't even manage to stash anything. Where's the Moon of the Abyss, Brother Waldriff? What's the Moon of the Abyss? It was an amulet. I used to sit on the little cushion in the window of Ancient Trees and Wonders. That's what is shadow glowing, wasn't it? Sterling silver, sparkled like a star, fine piece of work. On one side there was a half moon, you know, a crescent, a waning moon, and in the middle there was a dark crystal, like it was eclipsing the moon. Old man Phil was so proud of that amulet, he used to say, "I'll never sell it, it's the jewel of my collection." I used to go there and see what kinds of treasures there were in the world. There's nothing else to look at in Canabras. People used to claim it was a powerful thing, but who's to say? If you ever stole a thing like that, you'd have the guards on you the second you tried to fence it. Everybody knew you were hanging around Ancient Trees and Wonders, drooling over the Moon of the Abyss. Do you think you could swipe it all in the commotion and keep it for yourself? Did you hope we'd all be locked up and you'd get off scot-free with a fancy trinket to boot? Don't take me for a mug, Walter. See right through you. Why would Irabeth erase her own informant? Yeah, good point. Took the words right out of my mouth. It doesn't make any sense. If I was the rat, I'd have kissed her on the hand and been long gone by now. You know me, sister. I'm a cautious fellow, not an idiot. Why would I go against the family? So the fish and salad can have a nice Waldriff-sized dinner? The Moon of the Abyss is a pretty bauble, to be sure, but it's just an amulet, ain't worth dying for. You know Irabeth's people would protect you. You knew you could pin the moon going missing on them, and now you've come here with backup. You knew exactly what I was going to say to you. Only problem is nobody returned the amulet to Philman. Are you giving Irabeth a cut? Is that it? Have you seen her? You think she'd take a cut of anything I offered her? She can't be bought. She's like 3 heralds of Iomade all rolled into one. He speaks the truth. You'll find some knights who will take bribes. I'm sorry to say, but Irabeth Tirabate isn't one of them. That's the whole story. Some family this turned out to be. Just a name in the end. In a real family, people take care of each other in the world. They don't throw around accusations. I didn't take the Moon of the Abyss. What am I going to do with it? Sell it to the Crusaders? That's a special item. You can't wear it, it'll get nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but it ain't that pretty. If it's that important to you, Sister Kerisme, I'll find it, and I'll drag the traitor here by his horns. Just so as you don't end up at the bottom of the cellar. But do you know what you're going to owe me for that? God, I can't talk. An apology. Right here in front of everyone. You're going to have to apologize loud and clear so everybody hears it. You'll say, "Sorry, Waldriff. You're a good guy. I was wrong about you." Fine. You're one of my people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, Brother Waldriff, the family will get you wherever you go. You spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, tossing and turning at night, fearing poison in every cup and meal. You look into the eyes of every tiefling you meet, wondering if the family come for you. You have no place, but one day you'll be tired of running. You'll stop to catch your breath, and that's when we'll get you. Got that? You've a way with words, Sister Carisme. A way that almost made me wet myself, but a way nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. We'll go chat to that scary gal, Irabeth. She knows you a little. We can ask her who ratted us out. I'll let you do the talking. We'll find the real traitor. I think it is you, Aldrich, I must say, but we'll find the real traitor. And I'll get my apology. Onward to Irabeth Chief. Irabeth Chief. Let's clear my good name. Root out the traitor, but be quick about it. Time's running out. I don't want to get chewed up by demons. Okay, back to Irabeth. I think this will be our focus for this one. We shall just the heist. Okay. Okay, relatively straightforward. So we've done that. Back to Irabeth. See what we can find out. Over the slowest broken building. Is this just past the cities in half? That's a big gap, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Right. Irabeth. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yep, completely the wrong way. Right, let's have a word.
Onwards!
Irabeth. There's a trader I'm trying to track down. Who is your informant among the tieflings? Narbris is threatened by a demon horde. You have enough spare time to help out thieves. I don't like this, but I hope you know what you're doing. I'll tell you everything I know. I did not see my informant's face. He slipped out of a dark alley, handed me the note, and disappeared. He had a cloak with a hood masking his face, but the long horns, didn't fit under it. There should be a guardian golem in the Ancient of Wonders, the shop they tried to rob. The owner gave us the construct's code word just in case. The golem itself was destroyed, but the head seems to be intact, so if you can interrogate the thing and find out what it saw, the code word is Hand of Irori. Okay. The shop's owner must have escaped, but there's a small chance we can have luck with the golem. Right. Off to talk to the head of a golem. Right. Leave. Take everyone with me. We need to go to the shop that they definitely tried to steal from, which is just over there. Alright. I wonder if the city is more dangerous at night, considering you failed to sneak past the enemies. Prepare to fight. Or in the day.
Save the last
We
one
straight
for
into
me.
enemies? Ah, cultists. Oh, we're not in turn based. Right, there we go. They're all the same cultists. Let's get these descriptions on. Any better than AC11, AC11, AC11. What's this do? Rapid shot. When making a full attack venture, you can fire one additional time. Let's give it a go.
No match for me.
Wasn't too bad. Go for the rapier attack.
Cover me, all
Oh, no,
right?
you're the rogue. Nice. We charged one. Yep. Then we can't charge you. We can get right up to you. And then we can go and hit you with this one.
Take you.
Okay. Not the most difficult fight, it must be said. That. That as well. Is there extra loot around, or is it literally just instant fights?
Move out!
Just fights. Okay. Leave. Right. Continue. Let's have a look and see. So we're now in the store. Hello, is anyone there? Is that the golem head? I assume so.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Hmm. Demonic heart. Jesus. Finian the talking weapon. Phew! Free at last. Thought I'd be flattened like a pancake under the rubble. Much obliged. Damn, I'm not in any pain, but my head is still foggy for some reason. What's with all the hubbub in the city? The name's Finian. I'm a Pathfinder. Is there if I can do a help? You're a Pathfinder. That's right, Finian Dismar, Pathfinder and Crusader. I roam around the world wound whenever my tasks lead me. It's a talking weapon. Scouting mostly, but this last while I've been hanging around Canabras, waiting on needed again. I'm bored out of my mind, but at least this shot makes better. What I meant is... What are you? What's that supposed to mean? I told you. You know where I hail from, is that it? Well, I'm from around here, actually. We Kelids of the Star-Eye clan fled from the World Root's troubles again. I couldn't stand by the wild being wrecked habits, so I came back. A Phantom Blade. Did you mean to ask about weapon choice? My best weapon is every weapon. I'm a skilled and capable fellow. Do something. I can swing a sword and poke with a spear, but what I'm best at is communing with spirits. They call the folks to me Phantom Blades. Phantom Blade? It's like a spiritualist, but with a twist. It means that some spirit took a liking to me at some point, and it can turn into whatever weapon I need. Handy, eh? I don't need any whetstones or enchantments. Don't take up space either. Although to be fair, it's not a bar of laughs. The spirits that bestow this kind of power don't come from happy places. And they're not exactly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They usually appear after great battles that leave a few survivors. The city's under attack, by the way. Wait, what? The last thing I saw was some thieves breaking in here. Aha! Then the guard came. And was running around after that as a bit of a blur. When things got intense, they dropped the cabinet on me. Couldn't even help the owner, just lying under the shelves like a dimwit until you came along. How did you get here? If there are demons in Canabras, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Would you mind taking me with you? I don't think I can handle this alone. Besides, the more the merrier. I've been here so long I don't remember anymore. Just sitting and waiting for any word from the Pathfinders. So it looks like everyone's forgotten about me. The shop owner is an old friend of the Pathfinders, so I've taken up residence here. Alright. Finian the talking weapon. I swear you won't regret it. I can do all sorts of things. Is there your party missing? Is there anything your party's missing? A sword, a spear, a bow. Just say the word. Finian the talking weapon. You now have a unique companion, Finian the talking weapon. You can access him through a special button in your inventory. Click on it to initiate dialogue with him, or change his form to take the shape of any weapon before handing him to one of the characters of your party. There are no limitations to changing Finian's form. Finian will become more powerful as his personal story progresses. Me and you, Finian. Me and you. I am all about it. Where are you? Where are you? Finian? 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 Am I being blind? Is it just... Finian? Usable. I don't have him though. Do I? I feel like he should be here. Date. I don't have Finian. I wish to turn him into a great axe and have him forever serve me as my great axe. It's not this, is it? No. That's where the head's gonna be. But I want to work out this thing first. Am I being dumb? I feel like I'm being dumb. But he's definitely not there, is he? That's just a scroll of blessed weapon. I'm not looking to blessed weapon. He is a phantom sword. Is there an option to look at past tips? Equipment? Weapons? There has to be something here. Companions. No. There can be 5 companions in a party. Do I need to go back and select him as a companion?
I'm losing my temper.
I will go back and do that just to see if that's what's happened here. Hang on. Is there a party character? I will find this out because there's no way we can't have a sword. Group manager. He's not there either. Is it bugged? I feel like I'm being really dumb and I'm missing it.
Head on!
He's here. He was here. We spoke to him. We had a tip. I swear. Okay, I can do all sorts of things. Vents. Finian the talking weapon. Use? Hey! Alright, okay. How to measure you? No, I'll never regret following you. Every instinct. I want to talk to you. Do you realize that you're a weapon? What kind of question is that? I mean, sure, the correct you want about every crusader being a weapon about Iomedae, but I don't speak myself in a fancy words like that. I'm just a lad with 2 arms, 2 legs, and more freckles than I'd like. I choose where to go, and that's all for now. If you feel like chatting, I'm always here. So you can't transform into... And also, you're not in items, which makes it terribly difficult to talk to you. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do about that. Unless we can open backpack and drag you into there. I've already asked him about this. I don't understand. Okay. Well, it's a shame. I was hoping to do something. Pipe Fox. Summons a Pipe Fox familiar. Oh, I can have more familiars. Okay. Need to look around at everything first, because...
My tail is twitching.
That's why.
Must be a sign.
Gold ring. Okay. Let's do this then. Master code word. It was the hand of Aurori. Okay. Tell me about any suspicious people who came up to the shop. 56 individuals entered the shop. Human, female, old, no male, or human, female. Okay. Any suspicious people? Tieflings. Tieflings. 3 tiefling male. 3 tiefling male, middle-aged. Tiefling male, young. Tiefling female, young. Describe the young male. Tiefling male, medium height, short horns, curling backward, medium length tail, eyes yellow, eye colour yellow, hair colour black. This is you, isn't it? Annoyed master. That sounds like me, but it's not possible. I don't know what the screw is like here. I didn't come near the place. There, see? Unremarkable. Can't have been me. No, medium height, long horns, medium length tail, eye colour, pale blue, skin colour dark, specialising in red hair. Oh, that's our trade. I'll bet your life on it. May drilled it into our heads that we wasn't to go hanging around the shop. Red hair. We've got a couple of gingers. Nothing wrong with that. And plenty more who get it out of the bottle. So much for specialisation. Golems in all cracks. So even Master knows more. Describe the female. Tiefling female. Average height, hair, pale long tail. Observe. Long horns, blue, special scar on nose, gold. It's going to be that one, is it? No, it's more details. Don't know that one. A new arrival most likely. Gold stitching, eh? I'm getting to know a little better. Where is your master? Philman Philatros. My master is in his hiding place. Reading location, hiding place prohibited. Prohibited. He's likely holed up in the basement when the commotion started. The entrance should be around here somewhere. Where is the basement? The basement is below me. I guard the basement. Leaving my post is prohibited. Ugh. Where did you come from? This golem was created by Gaffrinian Son and Son. Address: third building on the right, Jeweller's Alley, near Ocean, Mendev. Model G504ENE, which stands for Experimental and Enhanced. I don't need to know. Can I move this? I've made myself athletic.
A waste of my time. I just can't.
Why not?
I just can't. A waste of my time.
Is it impossible?
I just can't.
We're wasting time, but
I just can't.
can anyone?
Together, we stand. Damn. It's just not
I
my
need the
lucky
voice of the
day.
spirits. Not this time.
Okay, well we just wasted hours
you
there.
follow.
There's really no other way in, huh? Nothing. Nothing we can do here, huh? One more time.
Got it.
Hey! I would have left. Right. Okay. We're in a place we're not meant to be. We having this first.
I am helpful. Am I not?
Nothing interesting there. I really want to know how I keep Phineas in an area where I want to speak to him. What happens? Can I save here and try the whole "you're just a talking weapon"? Whoa, what's all this about? What are you saying? Or I might take it personally. I'm sorry I overreacted. Fall silent forever by the looks of it. Wait, is that it? I want to talk to you about something. Sure, go ahead. Okay. Let's see if we can get any information out of asking all the questions that we know. What did you say? I described decades ago. He doesn't understand he's a weapon at all. Okay, well, you can literally just say everything to him, but can't choose him as an option to speak to still for some reason. Marauders, bandits, scavengers. Shut up. Eaglewatch should probably caught up with the bandits by now, and you won't get off lightly, either of you, can be sure of that. You, Waldriff, you dirty sneak thief. You've been sniffing around my shop for years. Finally worked with the courage to rob me, did you? Get out of here. You and your pals have taken everything I already have, I'm sure. My name's Philman Frulitros. I was the owner of the shop, but I'm not sure I can claim the owner of anything now. I hope that there's at least something left of it. Oh, come off it. Your shop's fine. It's a bit ransacked, maybe, but there's nothing a bit of spit and polish can't fix. Tell me about the that they've visited. Why should I tell you anything about my customers? You're not from the city guard of the Eagle Watch. I succeed. Alright, alright. Just put it away. I'll take everything. Tell me about Waljeff. Waljeff Jeff's so right. Yes, I've known him a long time. Thought I'd rather not know him at all. He's been stalking around my shop for years, treating this place like a free museum. He was one to look at the moon of the abyss. I'd chase him out, but he'd just slink back in. If it was with the gang that robbed my shop, I'll bet anything he swiped the moon. How come I'm the prime subject? Whoever betrayed us all? That's the one who's got the moon. I want to see it return too, you get me? I don't like the idea of people's grubby mitts on it. Tell me about the red-haired one. I suppose, yes, there was one who came in, spent a long time looking around. He was a person of modest means, I could tell by his clothes, but he asked me to show him an Aasimir-made chainmail. He certainly couldn't afford it. That's when I suspected that something was off. I checked everything after he left, but nothing was missing. I put my mind at ease. I can't remember what he looked like, but I didn't get a look at his face. All I remember is that he was wrapped in a green cloak like he was freezing. Tell me about the tiefling woman. The tiefling woman. Ah, yes, I remember now. A noble lady, another tiefling ruffians we have around here. She purchased magical equipment for the crusade, and she promised to come again. If only tieflings were alive, we'd be laughing the way back to. That's it. Help to catch thieves, and I don't know what else to tell you. It's still annoying me that I can't see the sword, but we'll figure that out after, because we're almost at the end of this episode of just desperately trying to find out who robbed what and how. Can I speak to you now that we've moved you? Did anything? No, nothing did. Okay. So, what else have we learnt with that one? A red-haired tiefling covered. Now what remains is to put a piece together and expose the culprit. I guess back to the hideout then. After we spent hours trying to move that, but it did pay dividends to try one more time. Let's go to the hideout. It shouldn't take long. There's no gap to go over, so let's go in. Let's get this sorted, and hopefully we can end this episode with the heist of the moon completed. Green cloak, red hair, Melrune. Yes. Well, are you going to tell me the traitor is? The name of the moon of this that they stole? I don't need anything else. Let's take a good look at them. The only red-hairs are Melrune and Doffel. The darksome tieflings are Varnir, Doff, and Melrune. Doffy, Melrune, and Tabby have straight horns, but Tabby is female. Only Varnir and Melrune have green cloaks. So it's Melrune. I'm ready to give a name. It's Melrune! You'll pay for this, also, and we'll get you in the end. Hello? You look like you could trade. Should I have spoke to you before? Oh. He confessed. Someone connected the cult to the Baphomet, ordered him to steal the moon of the abyss, and the best I hear he could come up with is to drag us into it. He got the scroll to take out the golem. He betrayed us to Erebus so that he could swipe the amulet in the chaos. I thought we'd get nicked and he'd slink off to meet with his customer. You've got the moon of the abyss. Let me look at it one more time. My whole life I've dreamt of holding it in my hands, if only for 1 second. He said when he got to the window display, the moon was gone. He's lying, of course. He had time to hand the moon off to the person who ordered it. Bloody cultists. I don't really give a toss. I'm just glad we got to the bottom of this. What are you going to do now? Clear out this place, sooner the better. The city's dying. I don't know, I'd die with it. The city would have already died if not the people who stood up to defend it with their weapons in hands. Can I join? That's all you want. You can have your pick of the non-tiefling gangs you need to tread on our territory. The family's for tieflings only. What are you going to do with the traitor? I'm pretty sure you stabbed him. I watched it happen. He'll be sent to visit his distant relatives on their farm to think about what he did. Good decision. I don't plan to have much longer. Sister. You forgot something. What now? You should be happy to be alive. An apology. You promised to apologize. You did promise. We're alone now. I still want to hear it. Ah, that. So, sorry. I suppose we're being wrong about you this time. Don't think just because you act like a jerk one time is the worst. No. It's the worst. Oh, too bad. That's all I've got. Bitch! Better than nothing, Agent Chief. When you've got a spare minute, come see me. I've got something I want to discuss with you. But for now, let's get out of here. Don't like sitting below ground when the building above is ready to crash down on our heads. I mean, a disappointing end to that, really, wasn't it? Collect a few things here. There is something back there, though. Got a picker's kit. And a cookery. Don't need cookery. Is there a way into here, though? Do you think, Karis, maybe if we get to lock a vault with a pile of money in it, you should be so lucky? If you want to clear the cobwebs out, then be a guest.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
I hope you appreciate this.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Well, I'll take that. I'll take that, but... I wanna... Thiefling's account book. Of course he has 420 gold. Why would he not? Why would Woljif not have 420 gold? Karisma's clearly ripping them of gold. Okay. So did that end that one? Stolen moon. No, the traitor is no longer put in the decent water, just been cleared. Yes. He wants to discuss things in private. Okay, so we go back to town, I guess. I will say that was a bit uninspiring, though, in terms of how we managed to solve a hoist. But we'll head back. We'll talk to Woljif, and I guess we'll see what he has to say, and then end this one. After fighting.
Can we retreat already?
Oh! Oh, wait, no, we've smashed you guys to bits before. Now, you've got grease, colour spray, this, burning hands. Is there advantage from behind?
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Well, I did something.
I'll cut you
I don't
wide
think
open.
this is going to survive very long.
Into
Well,
the
there's some amount of
fray!
people going for it. Point blank.
The spirits demand your blood.
There's nothing even to loot off them. Okay. Continue on. Let's have a look and see what we can do about this whole Woljif situation. Nope, it's this way, isn't it? Where is Woljif? It's not back downstairs, surely. No, he's in the back room, isn't he? I remember now. Okay, let's get this one all cleared over.
Psst, look, Chief, I got something to show you. Ta-da! A real beaut, isn't it?
Ah, we knew you had it all along. How did you hide it?
Thieves have their ways.
Remind me why it's so important?
You really not remember it? Oh, I thought you would appreciate it. It's from the old man Fileman, the owner of the Ancient Trees and Wonders shop. It's the pride of his collection. The Moon of the Abyss, an amulet with a rare crystal crafted by an unknown maker. When I think of how much this thing is worth, it makes my head spin.
So you were the guy who betrayed them.
Oof, that cuts me deep, Chief. You and I saw who the traitor was. It's just that when we robbed the shop, I went in first and took what I wanted. Nothing wrong with that.
Fair enough.
Although, of course, I did think about hiding the moon and just taking myself off somewhere warm when all this blows over. But only because I want to see the world. Is it a crime to want to travel? Huh? Is that what counts for treachery these days?
Did you literally have it the whole time?
Since that night, Chief, Melround didn't even set eyes on it. While he was dealing with the golem, I sneaked past them, and that was that.
Why did you steal it?
Why, he asks? It's expensive, pretty. And you know, it's my amulet, actually. Not meaning I stole it, but I mean, this is my inheritance. My grandma and I were poor. All we had was a jewelry box with the moon in it. She used to store it under the floor in the basement, and she'd take it out sometimes just to look at it. She was always nicer when she had a few drinks in her, so I could ask her things then. One time I asked where she got it from, and she said it was from a demon. You know, the demon who was my grandfather. He said the moon was to be passed down. My ma was good for nothing and nobody, so that's why Grandma decided to keep the amulet for me. She used to say it would be mine when I grew up.
Oh, they end up in the shop.
But she couldn't wait until I grew up. She squandered my inheritance when she became a drunk. Took it to Fileman's shop and pawned it. He gave her some coppers for it, and she didn't even haggle. Just grabbed them and ran back to the tavern before last orders. I've been going to Fileman's to look at the moon ever since I was a kid. He chased me away, but I just kept going back, so eventually he gave up. He didn't skimp on security. The place was like a fortress, so he wasn't worried about a street rat like me pinching anything. Even when I got more skilled, I couldn't get any closer to it. One day, I had no one to go with. Another day, there were only oafs who'd never stolen anything more than a church donation box. But when Charisme had planned everything out, I realized I had a chance to get the moon and move away from here. Maybe to Garen, I hear it's warmer there. I've stayed with the family for too long.
No, I don't care about that stuff. You did the right thing, we're not giving away the amulet. Stealing from thieves isn't stealing. You just have to put yourself right. Yeah?
Allies, friends, it's all a load of crap. Life brings us together, forces us to make plans, do whatever it is we do, but it's a safe bet that this ain't forever. I might be a traitor, but the others, well, are they any better than me? Melround had a good reputation in the family. He was trusted, and you see what happened. If you abide by the law, anyone can rob you. So you need to break the law first when no one expects it, and run before you go soft and get too attached. Whatever you think, I owe you. I'm not just a thief. I have my own business selling things. Thanks to you, I'm still in the family, and well, I mean, we have the black market sewn up in this city. It's a good way to sell valuables. So, if you need anything, a scroll or something, just say the word. I have a little portal to our people in Erosian. You put a note there, and you get what you need. I can't get you anything big, but what they do have is all high quality. Nothing's too good for you, Chief. What's mine is yours. For a price, of course.
Wait, he has a portal. Can we see the amulet? No, he's just got it. We're not allowed to look at it. Okay. Where is that portal? Show me what they can get. Show me what you can get using your cheating connections. Which cheating have all the best things. Jesus! Okay, yeah, that's quite a lot of money for some of the stuff there. Well, at the top anyway. Nothing I would use though. We bulk sell things still though, just trash. Yeah. Oh, wait, is that Finian the talking weapon? Where are you? Where are you? Now you're here. Oh, we broke him by being mean. Ah, we broke him by being mean. Ah. If anyone wants to talk to you, at least you can still sell him. I don't want to still sell him. I want to. Okay. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to end this one here. I'm going to go fix what I did with Phineas the talking weapon. Finian the talking weapon. And we're going to go fix that. We're going to make all the same decisions. Kill Malrune, do all that again, finish the heist. But we're going to have a talking weapon at the end of it. And next time, we're going to move on to Horgus's mansion. And see what comes of that. For now, that's enough, and we will see in the next one. Saving it. And then we're going to have to load one of these saves in a bit, because I shouldn't have just saved that. Ah, so many mistakes.